Who is the most powerful fighter in the world? This is a question we all share. When we see legendary martial artists like Bruce Lee and Tony Jaa on cinema screens, we tend to believe they're the greatest fighters to ever live. However, in a real fight, you don't get to deal with a scripted screenplay like in the movies. There are a few exceptional men who have shown us the absolute limits of the human body and mind within the minimal rules of a lethal battle inside a steel cage that confines the world's most dangerous men. When speaking of the most brutal and terrifying striking power in mixed martial arts history, we first encounter Francis Ngannou. Coming from a childhood of hard labor in the grueling sand mines of Cameroon, he was the true embodiment of the maximum natural power a human body could possess and an unyielding human will. Capable of ending a fight in a split second and knocking any giant unconscious with a single devastating right-hand punch landing on the opponent's body. This African predator shook the very foundations of heavyweight history with his limitless physical strength. He is followed in invading the fight scene by Alex Pereira, who rose from a tribal heritage in the Brazilian Amazon and a harsh youth plagued by alcoholism, locking down opponents step by step with a stone-cold expression completely devoid of emotion. He is famous for his lethal left hook thrown from an incredibly short distance alongside his elite kickboxing technique, as well as his devastating calf kicks. The world's strongest champions collapse helplessly to the canvas before him, proving the magnificence of his hands of stone to the entire world. Yet, standing high above these brutal physical forces is the unmatched tactical genius of the fight world, Jon Jones. Having never been truly defeated by any opponent inside the cage in UFC history, he is like a chess player who deciphers any opponent's fight strategy within a matter of seconds and controls the battle exactly as he pleases. Due to his long reach, brutal oblique kicks, and unparalleled wrestling abilities, many consider him to be the greatest of all time. However, standing above all of them, the single fighter to whom other great martial artists and the entire mixed martial arts world bow with the utmost respect is Fedor Emelianenko, famously known as the Last Emperor. Despite never setting foot inside the UFC octagon, this stoic Russian emperor reigned completely undefeated for a decade against the world's most dangerous fighters during the golden era of Pride in Japan, taking down opponents vastly larger than himself in both size and weight using combat sambo, judo techniques, and lightning-fast combinations. Utterly humble outside the ring, yet the most ruthless ruler inside it, he remains the true and ultimate living legend of the fight world.